The sequel to Shadow of Mordor got announced the other day, albeit accidentally. Am I excited for it? Well, I would be if we weren't all about to have our pants pulled down over the price.
The world of men is ending.
So I haven't posted anything in a few weeks, and this is a bad time of year for me, generally speaking. I lost my cat about a year ago, so I haven't really felt like doing much of anything. But the other day, it came to my attention that Target had a bit of a whoops-a-daisy and accidentally outed and announced the new Shadow of Mordor game. Yeah, oops. Thanks, Target. I have my suspicions that this game was going to be announced at PAX East or possibly E3, but apparently Target wanted to do it for them. So, Warner Brothers issued forth their announcement trailer, which looks pretty cool. Now, granted, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so the first Shadow of Mordor was very fun. I loved the hell out of it, even though it took a few liberties with the lore. And as you can see in this trailer, well, it looks like they're kind of taking that to a new level. And I'm not even going to get into that. Let's just say I could probably get past the changes or the, creative liberties they're taking with it. That's not my issue. Honestly, the gameplay in the first Shadow of Mordor was so amazing. I loved the Nemesis system. I loved how it felt like Assassin's Creed, only set in Middle-earth. I mean, all that was completely awesome, despite the fact that, technically speaking, the first Shadow of Mordor kind of went against some aspects of the lore there. And, like I said, we're not even going to get into that. Instead, we're going to talk about the pre-order bullshit surrounding this game. If you haven't heard already, there's 3 different versions of this game. I'm sorry, no, there's 4 different versions of this game. But wait till you get a load of the 4th. Let's go up the line here, and we'll talk about each one individually and why it absolutely breaks my heart. But I'm probably not going to buy this game at all, just out of a general principle. Because I'm against the sort of shit they're doing here. So let's take a look at why. So we have our standard, silver, and gold editions. And then you have a Mithril edition, which when you go to the website, it automatically highlights it for you. The Mithril edition is the most expensive. And if you haven't heard yet, you will soon, probably. The Mithril edition is $300. Yeah, $300 for a game. But wait, there's more. Hang on. Let's go through each one individually in order. So we have our standard edition for $60, and it comes with, if you pre-order, a Legendary Champions War Party and exclusive Epic Sword of Dominion. Okay, whatever all that is. So, I mean, pre-order bonuses are pretty standard for games nowadays, but that's fine. I got no issue with that. Let's move on to the next one. So the Silver Edition comes with everything that the Standard Edition comes with, except that you also get the Slaughter Tribe Nemesis expansion, the Outlaw Nemesis expansion, and a Silver War Chest. So they're giving you more content that is, from the looks of it, already completed if you pay a little more in pre-order. That's some bullshit. But wait, there's more. Oh yeah, we're not done yet. Not by a fucking long shot. So the Gold Edition. The Gold Edition comes with, everything that the Silver Edition comes with, except you also get the Blade of Galadriel story expansion and the Desolation of Mordor story expansion. Yeah. So there's content that they cut from the fucking game, and they're now selling to you. Because the Gold Edition is more expensive than the Silver Edition. Of course it is. It's fucking gold, right? So wait, there's more. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're not done yet. We haven't moved on to the Mithril Edition. So the Mithril Edition, for all you Lord of the Rings junkies that, can just spend your money like fucking water, it comes with, as you can see, a bunch of junk. I mean, the statue's pretty cool, and it has like a cloth map of Mordor. That's, very awesome. It's got like some stickers. Yeah, who gives a fuck about that? It's got some lithographs. Who gives a shit about that? They're like, 9 times out of 10 when you get those lithographs anyways, they're like the size of a fucking postage stamp. So who gives a shit? It comes with like, I guess like a replica of the One Ring. I mean, that's kind of cool. And it comes with a collector's edition box. Yeah, who gives a shit about that? That's going to end up in your fucking closet, or, you're going to fix your wobbly chair with it. But $300 for all of that. That's insane. That's crazy. I mean, I guess if you're a collector, it's cool, but, if you want to get it with my blessing. It's only available from GameStop, and you can only get it for the PlayStation and Xbox versions of the game. Sorry, PC folks, we get shafted again. I guess. I mean, I personally would not spend $300 on all that. That statue's really cool, but, it's like 2 dragons fighting. I would rather have a statue of, like, Sauron or, of the Eye with light that lit up. I would probably pay $300 for that, but not for what they have there. So just to reiterate, my problem is not with the $300 version of the game. It's your money. If you want to spend it that way, that's up to you. My issue is with these 3 versions of the game, and that are progressively more expensive, that give you progressively more content. I mean, $100 for 4 DLCs that should technically be already on the disc. As far as what I'm seeing right now, that stuff's already done. They finished it. You are entitled. Why are you going to pay more for story DLC at launch? Total Biscuit did a whole video on this, and it's very comprehensive. I suggest you go have a look at it. He covered the subject better than I probably ever could, and I'm not really going to go too deep on it. But the idea is, the game is feature complete. They finished development of the game. All the story is written. What they're doing is that they're breaking off pieces of that story, and they're selling it to you as DLC. That gold edition that's $100 has 4 of the story expansions to it. It's got the 2 story expansions there or whatever, and it's got the 2 tribal orc expansions. That's gameplay content there that they're selling to you well above what they should be selling it to you for. $100 is ridiculous. There's no reason that those 4 storyline DLCs there's no reason that those should not be already in the game. You should pay $60 and you should get all of that. If this was like 6 months from now or a year from now, I could see them selling all of that stuff for $40. Because back in the day, that's what you pay. You paid $40, you got an expansion for the game. This is launch, though. We should already be getting that for $60. And this continues. It's, Mass Effect 3 did this with their Prothean DLC. And, for those of you who aren't aware, Mass Effect 3 offered a deluxe edition. The DLC was already on the disc with this deluxe edition. And if you bought the standard edition, you didn't get it. You had to buy the deluxe edition, and this story DLC was arguably very important. But the idea was that it's already on the disc. You paid $60 for the disc for the game, and they made you pay another $20. I think it was like $80 or something for this extra DLC that's already on the disc. You should have that. No questions. So I'm not going to go too far astray here, but this is what really pissed me off about this announcement. Because I'm a massive, diehard, crazy Lord of the Rings fan. I mean, I grew up with this story. I have the One Ring inscription tattooed on my arm. And it kills me that they're doing this because I might not actually buy this game. In fact, chances are I'm not even going to get it. And I loved the first one. The gameplay was amazing. But this sort of bullshit is just complete nonsense, man. What you do, my viewers, with your money is your business. But I personally am not going to get this game. And I was really looking forward to doing a playthrough of it and, putting it up on YouTube because some of those finishing moves in the first one were amazing. But I just cannot, in good conscience, support this sort of thing. And the only reason it continues is because we pre-order games. That's why the companies do this shit. Is because people lay down their money before the game even comes out. So that's all I have to say on the matter at the moment. And you never know, things might change. When the Human Revolution pre-order nonsense was going around, they decided to change that at the last minute due to near universal criticism of it. So you never know. Things might change, but I'm not counting on it. As always, thank you for listening. My name has been Noisecode. If you liked what you see here, click down below to subscribe or give me a like. And as always, I will see you next time.